Hello everyone, my name is Wenke Wang. Here I'm going to make a self-presentation for the individual case analysis. In the self-presentation that I'm going to do very soon, I will call Boston Scientific as Company B for short and Coloplast as Company C for short. So I have to introduce various situations conveniently. I will discuss about two different companies and give corresponding solutions for them. In the current world situation, the world market prospect of medical devices is very promising. At present, there is a great demand for all kinds of medical devices in the world. According to incomplete statistics, the growth rate of demand for medical devices in the global market is increasing year by year, especially in developed countries and regions, where the continuous upgrading of the public consumption level, the aging of the population, and the expansion of the coverage of medical insurance. The increase of medical demand is expected to continue to grow, and the market scale of medical devices will further expand. With a promising future in addition, according to Economic Network, it's expected that the next decade will be a golden age for the development of medical device industry and the market, with a compound growth rate of more than 10% in the next decade, and there will be a trend of domestic substitution for import, independent innovation, platform layout, and extension to downstream industry chain. In the context with the continuous expansion of the scale of the medical device industry, as well as the continuous increase of production enterprise, the market competition will be fierce. The industry believes that the long-term trend and direction of the industry is to gradually increase the international market share, move to the overseas market, and build comprehensive competitiveness, while the United States medical devices enterprise carry out import substitution in the domestic market. For the above European medical devices company C, which is from the Western Europe with a history of more than 65 years. Due to their long history and the very good reputation in such a competitive European environment, their products still maintain a market share of 25%, which means that their follow-up actions are far ahead of the competitors at the same level and remain relatively stable. However, according to its current share in the United States market can reach more than 5% more of its main European market, it's not difficult to find that the acceptance of the United States public and medical facilities is generally slightly higher. According to its current marketing strategy, price reduction sales really bring them good returns and more than 3 times of growth rate originally, which is a good example of the success of price reduction marketing. But I don't think that it's necessary for them to reduce the price so much. I think it's necessary for company C to set up many obstacles for preferential policies in terms of price reduction, because its target market is middle-aged and elderly people, and its main marketing strategy are to apply new market entry strategies, because this market in the United States is not stable and proficient. If their market and the product in the United States reach the most nature level in the future, then their products will become very simple. If they want to enter any part of the world, you should know that making money in the old capitalism country of the United States is sometimes very simple, but most of the times it's very difficult. Company C's medical products are covered by most medical insurance, which can explain why their products have a low market share outside the United States and why the market value is growing so fast. Since the above market share has not changed significantly, in the past 5 years. The next moment is the most critical and important moment. According to the market strategy formulated by Company C, it's necessary to achieve a global market share of about even more than 50% in the next 3 years. So how to further promote and promote the products of the Company C has become the most important link. Improving the market share of products is based on competition, not on the enterprise own. Because of the existence of competition, it will inevitably lead to the result of success or failure. So before making a promotion decision, we must make a detailed and feasible strategy plan. It's necessary for Company C to find out the key factors of its strategy. In order to improve the market share, we must seize opportunity, create comparative advantages, and enhance the competitiveness. It's only a matter of time before the competitive advantage of our company's products is superior to that of our competitors. From the perspective of enterprise resource integration ability, these aspects of competitiveness and the lack of reduction will directly lead to the decline of this ability, which means the reduction of the core competitiveness of enterprise. But the competitiveness is relatively independent. Any enterprise with such competitiveness is a commanding height of market competition. In the process of data collection, I find that Company C has a very strong marketing ability but a weak financial ability. For Company B, on the country side, they had a weak marketing ability but strong financial ability. When your enterprise marketing and finance are strong, you need to increase investment and develop them rapidly. When your enterprise marketing is strong and financial is weak, the enterprise will cut expenses, which means they will let your suppliers reduce prices and then improve business performance so that your financial data can look better. If your company's financial strength is strong and the marketing ability is weak, then you need to build a very strong marketing team to deal with future and further changes. If your financial and marketing capabilities are weak, it means that your business is getting closer and closer to closure and need to make better improvements and strategic changes. In addition, for Company C, if it wants to enter a new marketing smoothly, it will inevitably face fierce market competition. First of all, it must improve its own economic efficiency, rely on the scientific and technological progress, adopt advanced technology, arm the enterprise with modern science and technology, improve the scientific and cultural level and labor skills of the employees of the enterprise, and make the economic growth model of the enterprise change from extensive to intensive change. In addition, with high ideological and political quality, good and professional ethics, but also we have to have a very good business quality and a good reputation, and cooperative images has a vital role in the survival and the competition of enterprise, especially in the modern times. Finally, the enterprise should have a clear development direction, and based on this, formulate management ideas, clear principles, guide specific management work through principles. All of them, as I mentioned above, they are very, very important for the modern times, especially like, for example, Company B and Company C. All of them are medical devices company, so that all the customers from those two kinds of companies, or from the like the customer from the same kind of companies from all over the world, they might have a very same attitude towards them. What's next? Company B is from United States, and it just has a history of more than 40 years. But this company's history is like 25 years less than Company C, but they still have a good reputation and ability because of the safety, effectiveness, and reliability of its competitors. It is almost completely easy to use the devices from this company. At the same time, its high share of domestic and foreign products makes its number one competitors of almost like all larger medical devices companies in the world. However, the share of Company B's products in the overseas markets is slightly higher than the growth rate of the local market value. As all we know, like the medical facilities and devices from the United States, they are mostly very expensive, but they are very easy to use, and you can see like they are very efficient to save people's lives. However, the share of in fact, in my own point of view, the overseas market has also become a huge open market for Company B, because like according to the high competitiveness of its products, they are likely to become oligopoly companies. My suggestion for this company is like to make Company B's products mainly for the whole world, which means that even though like the headquarters of this company is based on Boston, but like first of all this company needs to do is like spread its branch companies like firstly through the entire country, then spread the branches of this company to the entire North America island, then to South America, then gradually spread the companies to the entire world. But it's a very long process. You need to make the progress like year by year or decade by decade. It's just an issue of time. I think a company B's products mainly for the whole world, especially for the underdeveloped areas. Sometimes like some free donations and helps, they are the unique opportunities to get huge potential customers in the worldwide. I think in addition to that, I have some specific suggestions for Company B, which has not much experience in the market to provide this promising new company. Because now the time is the era of highly developed information, the market competition is extremely fierce. It's not easy to occupy a place in the market, which is also an issue faced by basically every enterprises. The first problem for the global market share in the future is that if we want to improve the market share, we need to have a long-term development strategy plan. A company, regardless of its size, they should have a completely and detailed development strategic plan, guide its own company's direction, research the market development trend, or something just like, because they need to basically face on all the potential issues they may face in the future. We need our own products or service to have market demand, customers to have performance, and it's also the core part of improving the market share. Whether the product is good or not, but they are still very important. In addition, formulate a detailed marketing plan and activity plan. It's also like one of the fundamental part for company's strategic plan and its interest strategy for the entire world. Although like communication is fast in this area, because in order to have a good market share, we need to improve our marketing and increase our activities so that we can be more easily recognized by the market and the public. However, the most important thing is to quickly find their own market positioning and vertically serve their own target customer groups. Now there are many products and services of the same type in the market. Therefore, to improve their market share, we need to firmly grasp any kind of customers, whether they are potential or obvious. We just need to have them. So like vertical service is also very important. At last, in the modern society, it's necessary for this kind of company to use the internet platform to carry out small cost publicity and marketing activities. Whether the company B or company C, both of them should have a idea inside their mind for the future development. It will also expand the influence of its products and the companies, improve the popularity, and more importantly, when more people know about it, it will increase its product sales and the market share. Finally, if possible, I expect them to use some new concepts to increase customers' sense of experience and participation, more the customers' trust for and love for the products, and also improve their market share and their customers' loyalty. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.